Hello Sagittarius, thank you for joining me. It's Sandra here from Wolf Moon Tarot. This is your Faery Oracle reading for May 2021 or thereabouts. I've pre-shuffled the cards to get your energy into the card, Sagittarius, so I will do a final shuffle, but just very quickly to say I'm doing this reading for you on the 29th of April 2021, and just very recently we've had the full moon in Scorpio. It was a super moon, a very intense moon, and it's very transformational energy that has been building up for the majority of April. And so those energies are going to continue to resonate through May because of how powerful they have been. So it will mean something different to a greater or lesser degree to all of you, Sagittarius, in one way or another. But anyway, so let's see. And if you are interested in these moon energies, a recent weekly reading I put out for you, dated the 26th of April through to the 2nd of May, I will have made some quite strong links for you with this Scorpio full moon energy and you know, the week, this week. Okay. All right, before I start to get any more tongue-tied, Sagittarius, I'll get on with your reading. And now it is a general reading, so it will resonate with some of you, but not perhaps for everybody. So take what resonates with you and then just leave the rest. So I'll just do a final shuffle of the Moonology cards. So here we have the balsamic moon, and this says it's a time for healing, Sagittarius. So this will have some meaning for some of you. It's a time for healing. And the balsamic moon, beautiful, beautiful picture there. So let's do a final shuffle of the Faery Oracle cards by Brian Froud. So we have the heart of your reading, the challenge at this time, what's in your power ×2, a possible outcome, and then something else that your guides and the energies would like to say to you, Sagittarius. And at the bottom of the deck, we've got the Guardian of the Gate. So this is about transformation. Something's been building up. You've been jumping through the hoops. Energies have been building up. There's been lots of learning and lots of processes happening, but it's been building nevertheless. And you're shooting through the gate. This is a transformation energy. Things are changing. They think they're changing. You're changing within yourself, and you know, in whatever way that means for you, Sagittarius. But you're going to be transforming. It's a transfiguration and transformation energy, and it's based on your experience and your life leading up to this point, but things are changing, and you're going to be shooting through the gate here from the Guardian of the Gate, from going through the gate, and things are going to be different, and different, you know, for going forward. All right, so things are changing, but in many ways it's going to be for the better for you, Sagittarius. All right, and it's a time for healing as well. So the healing energies are coming in for you as well. So I'll just put that to one side. And now could we have a clarifying card for each card on the table, please, for Sagittarius. I'll just lay these on top for a little bit of clarity and depth for your reading. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck we've got the Singer of Initiation. So this is very similar to the Guardian of the Gate that we've already had out. And the Singer of this is the apprenticeship card, and I feel this is about life apprenticeship. These are all the hoops you've been jumping through, the lessons you've been learning, the challenges that you've faced, confronted, dealt with, and are now moving on from. And so as with an apprenticeship, you know, taking your exams and then going forward as the professional, different feeling about you, different energy, different way of viewing things, different way of approaching situations. So, you know, life has been putting you through these stages of initiation, but now you're going to shoot through, and this is very similar to the Guardian of the Gate. You're ready now to shoot through and go forward on the new stage, this next stage of your journey, with, you know, all your life experience under your belt, if you like. So I'm just going to put that next to the Guardian of the Gate, two fantastic energies. And, you know, these energies are all coming out, and they're all very much linked to the power of this transformational supermoon that was in the sign of Scorpio on the 27th. But as I say, it's such a powerful energy. It's going to resonate out, you know, for the next few days at least, if not for throughout the majority of May. And it's just going to be playing out, if you like. But these cards coming out now are very much linked to the energy of that full moon. So things coming to a head, transformation energies, things changing. And change is not easy. It can be a very difficult process, as we have to let go of the past and start to make plans ready for going forward. But there's the changes that are happening on a DNA level deep within us that can be challenging, but nevertheless essential and necessary. All right. So at the heart of your reading, we've got Unity and Geo the Slow. So Unity, this is about coming together, and I feel it's about unity within yourself, all the different aspects of yourself now coming together, making sense, coming together as a whole, stronger. I feel it's also about people that you are connected to, whether it's family, friends, community, coming together and supporting each other. People who feel alike, think alike, are on the same page, if you like, going forward within you, you know, in your life and around you. So it's a very much all these different aspects coming together within yourself and around you to have this energy of unity. And this is what this period of change is bringing in for you. So Geo the Slow is to clarify. So this is about settling into the ivy, just, you know, switching off for a little while this transformation energies are taking place. You know, watch the world go by. Just do the minimum. Do what you essentially have to, but nothing more. You know, just for a little while. At this time of change. So just look after yourself, nestle into the ivy and watch the world go by. But whatever it is you like to do, enjoy, that's quite therapeutic for you. So now the challenge for you is the Singer of Connection and the Dark Lady. Now the Singer of Connection, this is very much about connectivity again, our inner connectivity, are the different aspects of ourself connect, but also this is connecting with others. Now there's something about this that's a challenge for you. Whether it's connecting with one other, there's something about a connection, or whether it's connecting with others generally. That's a bit difficult, a bit of a challenge for you at the moment. And that's because we've got the Dark Lady here, and that's because of you perhaps getting this is about going deep within you, going deep, perhaps needing time alone. Going through it may be this process of change, and of course we've had healing, haven't we? It's time for healing. So that perhaps what this is referring to, the need to come away from the crowd and go within, meditate, do what you need to do, you know, to bring healing in. But because of the connections, because of your connections, perhaps family, friends, community, this is a bit of a challenge for you at the moment. perhaps because of commitments, everyday commitments in connection with others. So that's why it's a little bit of a challenge for you at this time. So what's in your power? Well, what's in your power? We've got Tahara of the Waters and the may answer. Now, Tahara of the Water, this is about your emotions, how you manage your emotions. So, because it's within your power position, so this is saying, just take time, honour your emotions at this time. Look after yourself, be sensitive to how perhaps emotional you perhaps can be or should be at times. And just be mindful that try to respond to situations and not react. And just, you know, slow down a little bit. And that's why Geo the Slow came here. Right at the heart of your reading. Because of this time of healing and transformation and things changing, you need to look after yourself and slow down a little bit, just for a while, because of your emotions, how things are impacting on your emotions. And Mike the May answer, he's saying, you know, there will be little signs and nudges that you need to be mindful of, connected to perhaps emotions and how you're responding emotionally to things. So it's just being aware, because you know you will be preoccupied with thinking about the past. You see Mike the May answer looking to the past, and you know, so quite preoccupied with that, but perhaps not noticing the little nudges and messages or signs that are around to do with his emotions, or things that could impact on his emotions if they're not heeded. Because if they're not heeded while they're small, they start to shout louder, and then they can't be ignored then. So just be mindful. I think this is a little bit of a message about your emotions here, Sagittarius, that, you know, don't put yourself on hold. Don't think you can carry on at this time of healing and transformation. Take heed of the fact that you do need time to recover from whatever it is, and perhaps too much connectivity with others is not what you need at this time, and it's just paying heed to how you're feeling, you know, and look after yourself, take time out. And something else in your power is Leighton the Sylph and Epona's wild daughter. Now, Leighton the Sylph, this is a very fast energy, so fast mental acumen, speed of thought. So your mind working fast. Sparks of mental activity. Now the clarifier is Epona's wild daughter, and she says you've got to look, there's something in the past, there's a trauma of some sort in the past that is going to block you going forward. So it needs to be faced, it needs to be dealt with, looked at, explored, perhaps considered. It can't be blocked, because that's going to block you and your energy going forward. So because of this time of great transformation that's clearly happening for some of you, and this time of healing, then yes, it is time to sit back, take your time, and just consider something that's gone, that's been quite traumatic for you. Because, you know, your mind is working overtime. And I feel you need to slow down, because there's something more important. There's something important that you need to explore and reflect on, and perhaps so that you can very gently move on from. And it's a time for healing, Sagittarius, for some of you. So a possible outcome here, right, we have the Pook and we have himself. The Pook, this is very much the paradoxical energy. So this is, you know, when we become full of self-doubt, what's real, what's not real, what is right, what's wrong. So it's that sort of an energy. You know, so it's very much about self-doubt. It can be a self-sabotage energy also. Now, alongside of that, as a clarifier, we have himself. Now, this is the universal godlike energy, a very powerful paternalistic energy. You see he's got stars in his hair. His crown chakra is lit up because he's very connected with all of the universe. His third eye chakra is lit up there because he's very intuitive and all-knowing and understanding. And he's also linked in with his heart chakra there because he has a lot of love for you, Sagittarius, and wants the best for you. And so he's coming forward just to, within your reading now, to energize your reading, but also to clarify about the Pook. And because he's very paternalistic and he looks after all of us. And so what he's coming forward to say is to try and help you come out of this self-doubt, self-sabotage energy. He wants to lift you out of that because it's not serving you. It's not helpful for you. Okay. Now, something else your energies want to say. Yes, we've got the Soul Shrinker and the Fairy Godmother. So, the Soul Shrinker, this is very much about negative thinking, negative talking. That can shrink your soul. So, thinking very negatively about things. Speaking negatively to yourself. Having, you know, being full of doubt, criticizing yourself perhaps. So, you know, it's one on from the Pook, isn't it? You know, what's real, what's not real, you know, self-doubt, self-sabotage. And the Soul Shrinker. Now, if this is not you talking to yourself negatively, then this may be somebody around you that is doing this. So take it how it resonates, Sagittarius. It'll be something different for all of you. Because we've got the Fairy Godmother here, and she brings forward a gift. She brings forward a natural gift, a natural opportunity to lift your energy, to lift, to bring promise and good fortune and opportunities forward. So because she's come forward as a clarifier, right, okay, right, okay, she also comes forward to say, don't give everything of yourself away. You must hold something back for yourself. I feel this is something about you giving your energy away, giving something away of yourself. At this time that you should be looking after yourself, thinking of yourself, it's a healing time. Things are changing within you. Your emotions, you're quite sensitive at the moment. And you're full of self-doubt for someone, whoever this is for. All right, and you need time to retreat into yourself and look after yourself and go through this change and healing process. But you've got a lot of connections, so it's difficult to do that. And this is, I feel this may be creating this negativity within you for some of you, Sagittarius. So what the Fairy Godmother is saying, you've got to pull back and hold something back. You can see here, she's offering an apple here, but she's holding a beautiful big quartz sphere back, and that's where she's getting her energy from. So what this is saying, even though for, you know, when you are giving, you've got to hold something back for yourself. You can't give everything away. And that's very, very important because of the impact it's having on you, on some of you, Sagittarius. Okay. All right, let's get 2 final messages for you. So what else can you tell Sagittarius at this time, please, whoever this reading is for? What other messages are there for Sagittarius, please? Okay, here we are. There we are. I'm laughing, Sagittarius, because these 2 cards just about sum up the whole of the rest of this reading, and it's just amazing when that happens. So we have solitude. So in silence peace prevails, and this is what you need now. You need time alone, time on your own. Do what brings you joy, do what brings you peace. But you need some silence. You need things. You need to calm, lighten the self down. Right. So you can meditate and reflect and open up to the healing energies. So you need time out. Basically, that's what you need, Sagittarius. And here we are, transformation. So this is the phoenix rising up from the ashes. A fresh new way of living emerges. So this is a time of great change for you, Sagittarius. So, all right, open up to that. Have time. Give yourself time. Conserve your energy. Try to come away from negative talk to yourself. All right. Try to come away from that. Because it's a time of great transformation. So a fresh new way of living is emerging for you, Sagittarius. All right, I'm going to leave it there. All right, a bit of a challenging reading for whoever this was for, but I feel it quite a necessary one. So, you know, this is the importance of this full moon in Scorpio that we've just had, this super moon, that has bringing all of these energies to a head now. But look, good luck going forward, Sagittarius, and I hope you can join me again in the future. Take care. Bye bye for now.